So this is Dr. K. Srish Kumar, Associate Professor of Chemistry, Vijnana Bharati Institute of Technology. So today I am going to discuss something about my research work. So coming to my research title, the title is Spectrophotometric, Spectroscopic and Computational Study of Bioactive Molecules, which are oftenly the drug molecules, with the help of the sigma and pi acceptors. So the main objective of my research is to find the pharmacophore, which is a part of the drug molecule. What do you mean by pharmacophore? Pharmacophore is nothing but it is a one which is mainly responsible for the drug activity. Now the whole drug molecule is not responsible for its activity. So you have to remember this. The whole molecule is not responsible for the drug molecule activity. Only one particular portion of the drug molecule will show its activity, and the remaining ingredients which are being added to the drug molecule supports the drug molecule to reach the desired active site. That is, whenever the drug is administered in our body, then that particular drug molecule is responded by certain macromolecules which are present inside our body, and those macromolecules which do respond to our drug molecules or the bioactive molecules are nothing but the receptors. And based upon this, we can say that the receptor is a macromolecule which is responsible for the particular drug molecule. Now, whenever the drug is administered in our body, now the drug molecule reaches the receptor. After reaching the receptor active site, it will undergo the ADME process, that is absorption, metabolism, and distribution and excretion. Right? Now, this properties, that is ADME process, is nothing but a pharmacodynamic process. And this pharmacodynamic process is only possible by the basic molecule, that is the pharmacophore, which is present along with so many excipients or ingredients which are a part of the drug molecule. Now the main objective of my research is to find what is that particular area, what is that particular portion of the drug molecule which is actually interacting with the receptor active site, thereby undergoing the ADME process and inhibiting the activity of the drug molecule. That is, thereby stopping the disease. So this is my research work I am doing. So I have published more than 5 international journals, well-reputed journals, and I hope I can do well for the future as well.
Racing to catch hectic deadlines but struggling to stay awake while you work? It's cold outside and you have had endless cups of coffee as you work to make the deadline? Tea contains 4 substances that have stimulatory effects on your brain. The most well-known is caffeine, a potent stimulant that you can also get from coffee and soft drinks. Tea also contains 2 substances related to caffeine, theobromine and theophylline. Finally, it provides a rather unique amino acid called L-theanine, which has some very interesting effects on the brain. Flowers' basic color is due to the presence of different pigments called anthocyanidins. The different pigments in the flowers reflect different colors when exposed. Have you ever wondered how a 5-inch soap or a powdery detergent are going to remove dirt from the clothes? As you know, soap molecules contain 2 ends, namely hydrophilic and hydrophobic. So hydrophobic ends of soap molecule all attach to oil. Hydrophilic ends stick out into the water. This causes a drop of oil to form. These drops of oil are suspended into the water. This is how soap cleans your hands. It causes drops of grease and dirt to be pulled off your hands and suspended into the water. These drops are washed away when you rinse your hands. The same mechanism is followed in washing of clothes. The hydrophobic ends removes the dirt and gets washed away with water. Why does ice float on water? Ice floats on water because it is less dense than water. When water freezes into its solid form, its molecules are able to form more stable hydrogen bonds, locking them into positions. Because the molecules are not moving, they are not able to form as many hydrogen bonds with other water molecules. This leads to ice water molecules not being as close together as in the case of liquid water, thus reducing its density. Water is actually most dense at 4 degrees Celsius. At any temperature below or above 4 degrees Celsius, water becomes less dense.
When we sneeze, the brain stem orders muscle contractions from esophagus to sphincters. That includes the muscle controlling the eyelids. People close their eyes while when we sneeze, the brain stem orders muscle contractions from esophagus to sphincters. That includes the muscle controlling the eyelids. People close their eyes while sneezing to prevent the expelled particles from entering their eyes.
Ever cut an onion and started tearing up? Most people do. It turns out when you cut an onion, it releases a gas called propanethiol S oxide. When mixed with certain enzymes in the onion, it creates a sulfur gas. These gases then get to your eyes and create a mild acid which irritates the eyes. Normally, your body would signal you to close your eyes.
The science which deals with the chemicals, and so what to say about the chemicals? We are surrounded with the chemicals. So without the chemical, we cannot imagine just more than 10 seconds. In terms of oxygen, oxygen is having the pivotal role in our body, because whenever we breathe, what happens exactly? The oxygen will enter into our body. So with the help of the oxygen, each and every organ will function properly. That is, oxygen is the fuel required for the functioning of each and every organ of our body. So based upon this, we can say that oxygen is having the pivotal role, which is one of the chemicals. So coming to another chemical which is having the substantial role is the water. So water is having the substantial role because it is the one which is regulating the temperature of our body at 37 degrees centigrade. And this particular 37 degrees centigrade of temperature is very important for the metabolic reactions which are occurring in our body, and or the chemical reactions which are taking place in our body. So water is having the substantial role, so without which we cannot imagine more than 3 days, maximum is 3 days. And coming to another chemical which is having the significant role is the food. Food is also the chemical, but with food without food we can manage up to 21 days, but more than that we cannot manage. So I want to say that we are surrounded by the chemicals. The day we get up, so immediately what happens, what we will do, we will go and brush. So brush is made up of the plastic, which is the chemical, right? So now next immediately what you will do, you will go with the bathing, right? So for the bathing you need the soap, a bucket, everything, so which is made up of the chemical. Shampoo is made up of the chemical, right? Not only that, whatever the fabric we wore is the chemical. Whatever the watch we wear is the chemical, because it is made up of the plastic, right? So you believe or not, we are surrounded by 900 chemicals by 9 a.m. in the chemical, 9 a.m. in the morning. That is, we consume 900 chemicals in the 9 a.m. in the morning. So without the chemistry, without the science which is dealing with the chemicals, nothing is possible, because oxygen, in terms of oxygen we can say that, because it is having a pivotal role. So as far as the pharmaceuticals are considered, the pharmaceuticals, that is the drug molecules, are also the chemicals. So without the drug molecules, can we imagine our life? We cannot imagine, because we are living in the polluted environment. As we are living in the polluted environment, definitely we will get attacked by some sort of disease, and for healing of any sort of disease, definitely we need the chemicals which are the pigments. So we have surrounded by the chemicals. So definitely each and every one of us need the knowledge about the chemicals. That particular knowledge we can gain with the help of the science which is related to the chemicals, which is written by chemistry.